Hey everybody, what is going on? So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my feelings and thoughts of the Imagineering story. It's I think it's like a 6 or 7 episode mini series, a mini documentary that airs on Disney Plus. They just released the first episode on November 12th, and I had a chance to watch this, and I really wanted to talk to you about it. Now, right out the gate, if you're a Disney nerd, which if you're watching my channel, you're a Disney nerd, okay? There's no two ways around it. If you're watching my channel, you are a Disney nerd, and that's awesome. You know, I'm a Disney nerd. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are a Disney nerd, you're not going to learn too much from at least the first episode, okay? They didn't really give you anything that you probably don't already know. You know, I mean, we knew that Disneyland's opening was a disaster. The water fountains and the toilets weren't working, and you know, women were getting their shoes stuck in the asphalt. If you're a hardcore Disney fan, you know this stuff. And that's really, in terms of knowledge or in terms of information they give you, that's pretty much, they pretty much give you the standard, right? But what I really appreciated about this series was all the new footage. And it's in beautiful HD. At least it felt like it was. Actually, I don't know if it's officially HD or not. If you know, comment below. But it certainly felt like it. I mean, the footage that we saw from the 50s and 60s, it felt so crisp and clean. And it felt really new. I don't ever remember seeing Disneyland in this era so vibrantly. It's a gorgeous documentary. I really loved all the new footage. And there's actually this great scene that has like all the Pirates of the Caribbean, well, not all of them, but a lot of the pirates and the redhead in the back of this pickup truck. And I guess they're carting it out from Glendale and they're taking it to Disneyland, but it's like on the freeway and there's all these pirates in the back of this pickup truck. It's hilarious. It's really, really funny. And I never seen that footage before. This is the first time I saw it. I really enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, I mean, this series, it really dives in and gives you the mindset of Walt during the creation of Disneyland. And it doesn't sugarcoat it. Like, it doesn't go through and just say everything was perfect. I mean, it really dives in and shows you what Walt's mindset was at that time. And there was even a part of the series or the episode where, you know, they were saying how Walt was getting frustrated. You know, he was saying that people aren't going to pay a nickel for this place. It's nothing special. And he was really getting down on it and frustrated with what he saw so far, you know, and how he was burning through money and things like that. So it's definitely not a fluff piece. It's really, really honest, actually. It reminded me a lot, actually, of that Walt Disney PBS special that came out a few years ago. You know, that kind of honesty, it was really refreshing to see in this documentary. But this first episode, they really focused on the creation of Disneyland. You know, that was the meat and potatoes, the bulk of what we got. Towards the end, they got a little into Epcot, but for the most part, this episode was the creation and launch of Disneyland. And it was glorious, absolutely glorious. Now, I'm really looking forward to the next episodes coming out. I mean, you know, I'm sure they're going to go through more Epcot. We're probably going to get, you know, into like the 80s and 90s with like the Eisner era. You know, Walt Disney World saw a huge expansion in the 90s under Michael Eisner. That's going to be really, really fun to watch. And then I'm sure towards the end of the season, you know, we'll get more stuff about like the Bob Iger era with Cars Land, the DCA California Adventure remodel, Avatar, Pandora, maybe even Galaxy's Edge. So I'm really excited about what this series is going to give us. Honestly, it exceeded my expectations. It was not a fluff piece. It was something that even though I knew all the information, it felt new to me because there was so much new footage and it was so honest and it was refreshing. I really loved this series. This Imagineering story and The Mandalorian are my two favorite things on Disney Plus so far. But what do you guys think? Have you seen the Imagineering story on Disney Plus? What are your thoughts about it? What are your feelings? You know, comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you haven't seen it yet, Go see it. What are you waiting for? This thing is so awesome. It's really amazing. But what are you guys' thoughts? Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.